Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores! I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Dejan Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
I think what I'm going to miss most about ACTV that's not the free software that I get as a student would definitely be the people and the culture that we have here. Just the connections that I've made, the students that we have, just the family that we have here. I'm definitely going to miss everyone a lot.
I'm going to miss everyone. I think everyone's just been so great. I love the atmosphere. It's definitely another family away from home. I think directing is going to be something I miss, but just interacting with everyone during our meetings on Tuesdays, and just the atmosphere, I think, is going to be the biggest thing.
DJ, Megan, Caitlin, I know I told you this was going to be a promo about ACTV. Well, it's actually a promo about you guys. Your leadership as seniors has helped me guide the program since taking over at the beginning of January. I would not have been able to do it without you three. Now, I know your time is done with ACTV at the end of the semester, but I know you're going to do so many great things in your future endeavors. I wish you the best of luck.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
softball questions.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
All right, hold on.
We are inside Docking Stadium on this cold Saturday evening as the Adrian College Bulldogs host the visiting Chatham Cougars. I'm Patrick Smith. Alongside me, Trey Matthews. Trey, how we doing?
I am freezing, but I am ready to go. This is usually the ideal weather in Michigan at this time of the year, so a perfect day for lacrosse and or baseball.
Indeed it is, and we're underway already. Starting in the nets for today, we got the freshman Sam Spangler out of Canton, Ohio. He's averaging about a 56 save percentage, and on the other side of the ball for the Cougars, we got Shane Gaglioni with a 48 save percentage on the year. Right off the bat, we got a quick turnover. Cougars push and transition. Ball behind at X. Up to number 6, Kyle Rullen. Cam Reed, the freshman out of Ontario, on him. Passes up top, and it goes over the midfield line. Peyton Gashi there for the help. Mike Jonas, and there is a call. It's going to be, I believe, over and back. So Adrian will go on their side of the ball and try to produce something.
Now, Patrick, I have a question for you. You're a former lacrosse player, right?
I am.
What is it like playing in this cold weather? Because I'm sure you've had to bundle up a couple of times at the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're on the sideline and you're waiting there to get in, your hands just start freezing up. And coming into the game cold, it's not always fun. And you just got to keep moving, and that's how you're just going to stay calm. And especially right now with how cold it is for these guys, with their movement that they're doing, they just got to just keep moving, and they'll be good to go. Recco Chenis takes it with his righty. Nothing. Back behind X to Chris French, the senior. Takes his shot lefty, bounces. Payne Gashi there for the rebound. Mike Jonas misses right on the doorstep. Ball got out of bounds. Chatham, the first team there, they will get the ball.
Now, here's the thing. Jonas, he is actually putting up good numbers, and you said he's a freshman. So what do you anticipate from Jonas moving forward?
I mean, the start of the season so far for Jonas, he's been hot, and we're expecting him to be one of the star attackmen because for the past few years it's been Peyton Gashi and Chris French, just them two working. They finally found that third attackman who's going to be helping them produce more scoring opportunities, and this kid, he has a future on his hands. Chatham now with the possession. 28, that's Ree O'Brien. O'Brien on the left side. Pulling back and coming on to Jake Coakley, another freshman. Splits back to his left, right across crease, and he puts it top shelf. Ree O'Brien by himself against Jake Coakley puts the Cougars up 1-0.
I know this is lacrosse. I know this isn't hockey, but still, for any of you Rick Jennerat fans out there, you might hear him say on the broadcast quite frequently, went top shelf where mama hides the cookies. What a play right there.
Indeed it was. O'Brien with his 5th goal in the season. That puts him up to 11 points. And the star face-off, man, for the Bulldogs, Max Leventis, continuing his fantastic career. 2 weeks ago, he was named U.S. ILA Player of the Week in the nation. And the Cougars will have the ball.
See them just strategizing. Looks like they're trying to collapse the defense for Adrian College, just trying to repeat what they've done. And for Adrian College, they got to be careful with Chatham because despite their record, they have played against some tough opponents. So Adrian College has to be on their toes for this matchup.
Yeah, Chatham coming in at 1-3, and like you said, Trey, that record does not show what kind of team this is. They're out of Pennsylvania, and those teams are over there. There's some tough teams.
I'm from Pennsylvania. Well, Philadelphia. We don't technically claim Pennsylvania, but still, geographically, we are Pennsylvania.
So Adrian, after a costly turnover by Chatham, they'll have a chance to tie this thing up. Hopefully work the ball around, and Garcia can't handle it. Ball's on the ground, and then Garcia finally maintains with it, rolls out of pressure, and up top to Brandon Horoff. Horoff This is his second game. He's been out previous 3 with some shoulder surgery that he sustained in the fall. So he's looking for his first collegiate goal so far. Peyton Gashi, another star senior out of Lake Orion. He's second on the team in goals with 8. Third on the team with assists with 6. Here's Horoff. Can't find anything. Rolls back to his left. Shot low. Bouncer and a goal. Brandon Horoff with his first collegiate goal. He puts the Bulldogs on the scoreboard. They'll tie it up 1-1 with 11 remaining in the first.
Well, someone saved that ball right there. Beautiful shot, beautiful location. They were able to find the slightest of daylight, and they found the back of the net right there to tie this game 1 apiece. So that was a beautiful shot, beautiful located. And once again, if someone could get that ball, you might want to save it, find a Sharpie, and say first collegiate goal.
Of course. It was set up by Peyton Gash, who passed it up top, and they got the little pass redodge. Horoff was just able to beat his man off the roll, and he executed. So Adrian, they won the face-off, trying to clear it. A.J. Hayes can't pick it up. He'll box out for David Herrig. Still trying to find an open man. Can't read all the way across to Jack Messel. Messel to Hayes, and they do get it past midfield. But it does go out of bounds. Chris French couldn't hold on to it. And Chatham tiptoes their way along the sideline, and they'll be on the offensive side.
You see Chatham right there just taking their time, just trying to pass it around and see what could potentially happen.
Here's 35, Adam Bless out of Minnesota up top. That's 26, Ethan Rinker. Over to Kylan Rullen. Here's Bless again, loses the ball. He's getting pressured by Jake Coakley. Here's Rullen again.
Right now, Adrian College just trying to swarm on in and just prevent Chatham from scoring. And looks like just Chatham is just trying to find a hole in the defense and just trying to overall just swarm on in.
Yeah, the last time the Bulldogs played was on Thursday. They played Westminster. They lost by 1, but it was a low-scoring affair. It was 9-10, and throughout the entire game, it was all defense. And Adrian, haven't seen in a while, and they did it on Thursday. They played excellent defense, just throwing pressure all over the ball. And that's what they need to continue here today.
9:34 remaining in the first period of play.
I believe there's a flag on the ground. It's going to be, I think, offsides on Chris French. Find out here in a few seconds.
Yeah, referees did, in fact, throw their flag.
It is offsides. So the Bulldogs will go a man down. Chatham have an opportunity for the man-up advantage. See if they can tally another one. Make this a 2-1 game.
Golden opportunity right here. And for Adrian College, you got to try to make sure that Chatham doesn't, collapse your defense. And you just got to do whatever it takes to just kill as much time as you potentially can, because Chatham will just slow it down and try to control the tempo on this man-up advantage.
Little confusion on the shot clock. They had to reset it, but we're underway. Yeah, like you said, Trey, Adrian, they got to contain their defense. They got to keep their heads on a swivel, but Sam Spangler there with a nice save. Hopefully they can get it on the offensive side of the ball right here. They do. A.J. Hayes shovel passes to Peyton Gashi, Mike Jonas. We have a call. Not too sure what it was, but Chatham will remain with the ball.
Well, it looks like the sun is coming out, so maybe that'll warm things up just a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's 20 here right now?
Yeah, it is 20.
20 and windy. It's
not a good combination in Michigan, and not to mention, these players can't exactly wear coats. They got to wear, crew neck sweatshirts or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we see Chatham. Everybody's wearing mainly shorts, and Adrian's wearing sweatpants. It's not a fun one to be out there right now. That's why we're all bundled up in this little press box.
My coat is not coming off, and looks like they went 5-hole, and Chatham is able to score and make this a 2-1 game.
That was Adam Bless with the roller on the ground, beat Spangler, like you said, 5-hole out of Minnesota. Execution there by Chatham. They just had a little pass over. Chatham was wide open for the man up, and he just rolled it.
Really excited that.
Sorry about that. Minor technical difficulties, but we're back. Got an awesome crew on hand. Got Andrew Black. We got Kirsten James. I'm Trey Matthews, a color commentator, and Patrick Smith is doing the play-by-play.
We are excited to be here today as both these teams, both coming off one score losses.
Well, right now it's 2-1 in favor of Chatham, so I think we're in store for a competitive game, Patrick. Just got to make sure that you get your sea legs under you and just take your time.
Here's Jake Coakley, face dodge, loses the ball. Ball's on the ground. The goalie, that is, Shane Gagliini. But there it looks like.
Yeah, it stood no chance right there. It's like what I like to call David and Goliath, just one person and just like five players in purple jerseys. Stood no chance.
And Peyton Gashi tried to take it to his left behind X. Couldn't get the angle he wanted. Shot a little bit too early, and Shane was there for the save. Ball's on the ground. Bodies flying all over the place. Jake Coakley there. And hopefully the Bulldogs here can just settle down and get something rolling. Peyton Gashi trying to roll out of pressure. He does. Gets it to Travis Fox. And Chatham's not wasting any time. They're just throwing all the pressure out there.
Yeah, but how do you contain that pressure is the question for Adrian College. You got to take control of the ball, and you got to just try to play your game and take it one possession at a time. Because, like you said, Chatham right now is controlling the tempo.
Yeah, Adrian's known on the offensive side for when they have pressure coming towards them, they're known to go frantic and cause a lot of turnovers by themselves. There's Horoff with the shot, misses left. Jonas there for the backup.
And see, I get the pressure and I get how one can get frantic, but that cannot happen if you want to generate the wins. You got to take your time, take a deep breath, play your game. I know it's way easier said than done. It's way easier to say this, me standing in the broadcast booth, but it is true. You can't grow frantic because that's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Chris French with a shot off the crossbar. He rebounds it himself. So Trey, how do you think Adrian needs to overcome their loss from last weekend? What do they need to be looking at?
Well, like I've been saying for most of the broadcast, you got to play your brand of lacrosse. You got to take your time because, like you said just moments ago, they're known for getting frantic, and that's not a recipe for success right there. So you've practiced, go over your strategy. Don't lose it just because you get into the game. I know it could be sometimes of a cluster mess, but at the same time, you got to take your time and just overall try to play your brand of lacrosse. Otherwise, that's going to result in more losses than wins. So, I understand that you can get frantic. I know a game situation is different, but overall, you've been here before. You've played the sport your entire life. So just go out there and do your thing.
Yep, of course. You got to go out there with the mindset of doing your own thing. There's no I in team, as they always say. So
no, but Kobe Bryant did say there's an M-E in it. Just a little joke out there.
Yeah. So after a costly turnover by Jonas, Chatham went on the other side of the field, also turned it over, and now Adrian has it back. Peyton Gashi rotating through X, trying to get to his righty, gets a shot low, misses, and once again, Jonas is there for the backup. 5:04 remaining in the first. Chatham up 2-1 on the Bulldogs. Here's Jonas going to his favorite spot on the field to his right. Up top to Brandon Horoff. Takes it to his right. Passes behind him to Owen Kelly, another freshman out of Ontario. Here's Riley Edwards. Does a hitch, loses the ball, picks it back up, and then slips. So Chatham push in transition past the 50. That's number 88, Riley Lewis. Horoff caught up to him to prevent the transition, and he'll have to just settle down. Here's Lewis with a shot. Spangler with a high save. And the Bulldogs will look for the clear.
Here you go. Take your time right here. Just passing it upfield. One possession at a time, one pass at a time.
And that's how you execute clear right there. Set it up perfectly for Jake Coakley wide open. The Bulldogs once again will have a chance to execute. As we've seen so far, they've been having a lot of unforced turnovers so far, and they need to prevent those. How do you think they need to do that?
Well, for starters, like I just said, take it one possession at a time because usually what results in turnovers is just sloppy play or just rushing the process. So overall, if you just take it one pass, one play, one possession at a time, usually good things will happen. So the one thing I always say for turnovers and things of that nature is, like, if you're rushing or if you're just thinking 2 steps ahead, then, well, look what just happened.
Yep, Mike Jonas. Chris French had a shot before, fell to his knees. Jonas just picked it up, went to his favorite position, to his righty, put it to the back of the net. That is Jonas's 12th on the season and 12th of his collegiate career. He's had a wonderful start, and the Bulldogs tie it up with the Cougars 2-2 with 3:23 remaining.
I'm a genius. Take your time, take it one possession at a time, and good things will happen, and Adrian College is able to tie this game 2 apiece.
I didn't mention this earlier, but the Bulldogs are head coached by Brett Wetzel, while the Cougars are head coached by Kevin McDonough. Previous game against Westminster for the Bulldogs, Mike Jonas led the team with 4 goals. Jake Coakley followed behind him with a hat trick. And the Bulldogs are led by their star 3 attackmen, Michael Jonas, Peyton Gashian, Chris French. Chris French, last game, broke the 150-point record. Peyton Gashi flips it over to French. Owen Kelly up top. Looks like we have a crease violation on Peyton Gashi. So that'll be another turnover on the Bulldogs. Chatham push in transition. That's number 2, Tom Curtin. And looks like he just got pressured, threw it out of bounds. And we're flipping sides it once more.
It's been a competitive game so far, Patrick. I know there's still plenty of game to be played, however, but I'm still enjoying what I'm seeing so far from both Adrian and Chatham.
Yeah, I mean, last game I was announcing it's kind of similar style so far. They're both just back and forth, a lot of physicality and a low-scoring game. Chris French throws a high pass. He was getting pressured, but Brett Kochenis there to maintain it. Owen Kelly down behind. Once more, Michael Jonas trying to find his options. Owen Kelly hitches, doesn't find anybody, scanning his options. All the way up to the junior, Brett Kochenis. Now here's Travis Fox. Lost the handle. Now Brett Kochenis will take it with his righty. Thinking about shot. Can't find anything. Chris French with the cut off the top corner of the post. Barely went in, and Travis Fox is there for the backup. So the Bulldogs with another chance. They have 50 seconds remaining on the shot clock. A reminder, there is 80 always on the shot clock, unless on a man up after a penalty or a shot, it resets back to 60. Brett Kochenis trying to keep the ball from crossing that midfield line for an over and a back call. Does a good job doing that. Here's Kelly, the lefty. Goes to his left. Over to Travis Fox. Shot low. Goal! Travis Fox, the senior out of Lapeer, Michigan. That's his 9th on the season. Tallying up 10 points so far from the assist from Owen Kelly. Another freshman.
What does the Fox say? He says, I'm going to put you up 3-2.
Indeed, he does.
What a play from Fox right there to just regain the lead for Adrian College as they go up 3-2 with less than 90 seconds remaining in the first period of play.
Yeah, a big goal for the Bulldogs there. They needed that. That's going to drive them with some momentum, hopefully going into the second quarter. And Max Leventis just gets trail checked there. That was number 47, Logan Baker, No, they'll settle around, maybe waste the rest of this period out, try to tie it up. Adam Bless already with one on the day. Back behind to Andrew Mattingly. Up top, it's number 36, Patrick Brunner. Brenner leads the Cougars with 6 goals, 4 assists on the year. He's a grad student out of Ellicott City, Maryland. You get a shot off, goes out of bounds. Chatham will remain with the ball. 38.3 remaining in the first. Behind it, Axe. Cam Reed takes his man to the ground. All over him. That's rolling once more. Finally gets the ball out. Here goes a dodge. That's 26, Ethan Rinker. Rinker Westmore. Splits to his right. Finds a guy cutting across. That's rolling. Trying to find something. Loses the ball on the ground. Bulldogs all over it. And that's going to be rolling with the loose ball push, but they're not calling it. They're going to maintain the ball.
See, I like the aggression from Adrian College to try to close out the period right there. You just saw them swarming on in, just trying to make Chatham very uncomfortable and just pestering them. So that's what they need to continue to do. I know there's still 6.4 seconds remaining on the clock. However, that was a good attempt by Adrian College to just try to close out this period.
Yep, looks like Chatham, they might have one more shot to get something before the end of the first, but Riley Edwards, another freshman, he got injured on the play. Hopefully he's okay. He walked off, so good sign there. We're waiting for the press box to fix the game clock. And they do from 3.6 to 6. Here goes Chatham right quickly off the post. Garen Blanchard there for the rebound, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. So after one, it's Adrian College 3, and they're fired up. Chatham Cougars 2. Once again, I'm Patrick Smith. Alongside me, Trey Matthews. After one, we'll take a quick timeout here on Adrian College TV. Welcome back to Docking Stadium on this cold Saturday evening. Once again, I'm Patrick Smith. Alongside me, Trey Matthews. On the top cam, we have Kirsten James. On the production staff, we have Andrew Black. We appreciate you tuning into Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter to never miss any Adrian College athletics.
Not only athletics, but just up to date of what's going on around campus, because they're making an expansion onto one of the buildings right next to the Kane Student Center. So we're going to have we're going to have a bigger art studio, I believe. So that's going to be really cool. Don't know when that's going to be finished, but I know they're going to work hard over the summer to try to get as much done as they possibly can.
Yeah, we've seen Bruiser on some social media platforms helping out over there.
I don't think he's helping out much. I think that's mostly for show.
We get a shot from Jake Coakley that misses wide. the Bulldogs look to go up by 2.
So, Patrick, what were your overall thoughts in period number 1? I'm asking you because you're the former player. Usually it's the former player who's on color commentator and the person who doesn't have that much playing experience on play-by-play, but the roles are reversed. So what did you see in period number 1? What do you think coach's mindset is coming into this period?
Defensive side of the ball, both teams putting decent pressure on the teams. Chatham looking like they're not spending any time with just settling back. They want to just come out firing. They know Adrian's got this explosive offense with all these talented players, so they're trying to get their players, all these Adrian players, stopped real quickly. But on Adrian's side, defensive side, they contain themselves there, like you said earlier. They also want to be throwing that pressure out there, and I mean they only held them to 2, and Chatham's been putting up 15 plus all these games so far, and so far they're doing a good job. Wide open shot, saved by Spangler, misses wide. That was number 36, Patrick Brenner, once more the leading scorer on this team. Payne Gashi pushing the back, loses the ball. Excuse me, that was Garen Blanchard. Ball's still on the ground. Looks like we're going to get a loose ball push on Cam Reed. Cougars will have the ball.
And chance you give coaching a chance, Patrick?
Give who?
Coaching a chance.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now. I love this.
Well, we love you in the broadcast booth. I think
appreciate
you're better suited up here with a mic and a headset on.
I appreciate it. Chatham behind at X. Up top, cutting, rolling. Here's number 14, Ben Keller.
You see Adrian College just pestering them right now, making Chatham very uncomfortable, and look what happened.
Yeah, that's Cam Reed, another freshman out of Canada. He takes the shot and scores. The defenseman out of Ontario, he rips it. He's had 6 caused turnovers on the year, and that's his 2nd goal of the year. Takes it himself coast to coast, puts the Bulldogs up 4-2.
Oh, Canada. What a series of events right there for Adrian College, just pestering on the defensive side of things, coughing up the ball and able to just take possession of it, off to the races, no one back to greet him, and he's able to make this a 4-2 game. Fortunately, we weren't able to get a good shot of it, but still, it was still an excellent series of events for Adrian College, and now the Bulldogs lead by 2 goals.
Yeah, and like you said, we couldn't see it on the camera right there, but Reed just outwheeled his defender. No one picked him up. He just pulled it back and released it and tucked it far side pipe, putting the Bulldogs up by 2. And now they're going to look to just settle down and get something going. It's Chris French behind to Peyton Gashi, getting pressured, rolls out. Up tight to Michael Jonas. Brandon Horoff can't handle the ball. Still all over the place. Jonas there for the help. Across to French. French scanning his options. Behind to Gashi. Gashi splits to his left. Tries to force it to Horoff in the middle. Can't hold on to it. It's going to be over in the back. It'll be Cougars' ball. And like it's been all season and the past few years, Adrian, they've just been having way too many unforced turnovers, and that's sometimes what kills them during these games.
Well, we've almost completed 5 minutes here in period number 2. Bulldogs on top of Chatham by a score of 4-2. And you see Adrian College just trying to continue to be a pest on the defensive side of things, but they got to maintain this consistency throughout the entirety of this game. Still plenty of game to be played, so hopefully they don't take their foot off the gas pedal.
Here's a shot and a goal. That was Kyle Rowland out of Wexford, Pennsylvania, the senior. That's his first on the game. And that'll put the Cougars behind by only 1, 4-3, 10:51 remaining.
Patrick, I spoke too soon. Famous last words.
So the Bulldogs going to look to have some revenge right here. They want to, Adrian, they really want to just maintain that lead. They don't want to keep this close like it was past Thursday.
having it close, they want all that momentum. They want to be driven, and I feel like just coming out strong and taking such a far lead will, have them do that. And we get a timeout here by the Cougars. So 4-3 Adrian over the Cougars with 10:33 remaining in the first. We'll take a quick timeout here on Adrian College TV. Stick with us.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the...
Welcome back to Docking Stadium. We're already underway with 10:25 remaining in the second. Once again, Adrian up 4-3 against the Cougars. In the preseason, Adrian in the MIAA conference projected to finish last at 7th. We get a shot and a goal. That was number 23, Nicholas Guaglione. That's his 7th goal in the year. Puts him up to 10 points. Guaglione just got his hands free, ripped it top shelf on Spangler, and they're tied up 4-4.
See, this cannot happen if you're Adrian College because you just allowed Chatham to score 2 unanswered goals. So here's where you try to have a little bit of a wake-up call and you just step it up just a little bit, kick it into a new gear because now it's a brand-new game. It's tied 4-4. We were just talking about their overall great consistency, and now the Bulldogs are starting to fall apart just a little bit. So game's not over, still plenty of game to be played. Like I said, it's tied up. So here's where you just try to just step it up a little bit more.
Yeah, Adrian, they really need to put their foot on the gas pedal a little bit here. And like you said, letting up two unanswered, and they're going to try to look here to break that and try to get the lead back because they definitely want that back right now. Closing down on this first half. We get a pass across to Chris French. Shot misses, and I believe it hits off a defender. Chatham will have the ball, and they'll start pushing. Offensive side, ball's on the ground. Jake Coakley and Cam Reed all over, rolling there. Ball's on the ground still. Peyton Gashi there, sneaking up on the 50-yard line. Scoops it up, passes across. Travis Fox, one-timer, save again. Travis Fox stuffed on the wide-open shot. That was Gaglione there for a tremendous save. Ball still all over the place. We're going to get an out of bounds by Chatham. It'll be Chris French's ball. He goes right away, doesn't waste any time. Over to Michael Jonas across to Peyton Gashi. Shot and a goal. Top left. Peyton Gashi, the assist from Michael Jonas. That's Peyton Gashi's 9th on the season. Jonas's 11th assist on the season. Nice little 1-2 punch there from the Bulldogs.
This game kind of reminds me of Cameo just a bit, Patrick, because it's like their song, back and forth, because this is what we're getting so far in the game. 8:55 remaining in the second period of play. Bulldogs on top by a score of 5-4. Neither team is gaining an inch, but neither team is willing to give an inch either.
Yeah, in sport of lacrosse, you'll see a lot of back and forth, and sometimes it gets frustrating watching. You just want the team to settle down, but that's not what you'll get a lot of times. We're going to get, it looks like a push on Riley Edwards. It'll be Chatham ball. And Trey, it looks like we got some snow coming in right now.
Oh, boy, that's the last thing I want to see. And I'm in the broadcast booth, and we have a heater underneath us.
I know. What is it? It's March
March 12th, yeah. I mean,
Well, keep in mind, we got heavy snow last year in April, like
Yeah.
late April. Wasn't like early April. It was like I think it was April 20th, I believe it, and we got like lots of inches of snow, and it melted within a day or two.
yeah, I'm a big ski racer, so usually I don't mind the snow, but I was just on spring break in the warmth and came back. I'm like, I just want it to be warm. I don't want any snow anymore.
I just got back from the West Coast. I was wearing shorts for a good majority of my trip. Now it's bundle up season once again.
It is.
But then again, it'll probably be in the 60s later this week. I wouldn't be surprised.
We get a shot by Dylan Duggan after he burned out Garen Blanchard, but it was blocked by Cam Reed. Ball behind at X for 20, Rio Bryan. Up top to Roland. Over to Isaac Joshi. Joshi trying to find something, rolls out. Riley Edwards passes it on over. A shot and a miss. That was 22. Duggan. It looks like we're going to get a man-up advantage for Chatham. It's going to be on number 19, Cam Reed. Not too sure what the call is, what that hand signal is. I should usually know playing lacrosse, but I can't tell. He kind of gave a little wave with his arm. I'm not sure what it was, but it's a 1-minute penalty.
Maybe he's trying to tell the snow to go away.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't blame him. So the Cougar is going to try to tally one up, tie it up here, working the ball around fast, getting this defense moving and getting confused. Adrian trying to keep their best to keep their heads on a swivel here. Rotate that defense quickly. Up top. Over to Bless. Down below, we get a shot low. Save. Spangler. That's Guaglione again. Great save by Spangler, dropping down quick enough. That's 35. Bless. Shot and a goal. That was Adam Bless with his second on the game already. And they take advantage of that man up. They tally one up. It's 5-5. 6:49 remaining in the second.
Brand new game once again, Patrick. 5 apiece.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that. As it's been turning out so far, I think we're going to be seeing that for a lot of this game, back and forth, as you said before. And I think this is going to be an exciting game.
Yep, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's been a competitive game, and we still have another half to be played. So almost done with period number 2, and then we're going to get the second half and see if we're in store for the same thing that we're getting in the first half of play.
So on the face-off, it was Max Leventis and the LSM, Tom Curtin, a lawn stick midfielder. And usually when teams do that, they put the lawn stick on the face-off. It's because they sometimes know their face-off guy can't beat the opponent. So they throw that lawn stick out there, and he'll just, once Max Leventis gets the ball, they can just swarm him with the deep pull and try to get that ball out. So Chatham will look to tally once more. Here comes Nicholas Guaglione out of Kamak, New York, I believe it is. He's a senior midfielder. Here's a shot. High save. That was Ethan Rinker with the shot. Ben Magnus now in transition. Good job holding on to that ball, and good job rolling out of pressure and finding Travis Fox.
Point blank save right there. Just swiped it out of midair.
Yep, Spangler, as I said earlier, with the 56 save percentage. He's allowed 26 goals and had 32 saves so far. And looks like he's adding them up tonight. Peyton Gashi up top to Brett Kochenis. Chris French behind, going to his left, up top again. Kochenis, pass over Fox, low, and it misses.
Looks like Chatham was able to knock it away at the last second, and Adrian College scores right there.
A 1-2 punch from Chris French to Peyton Gashi, the two cousins and the two dynamic duo from Lake Orion. put the Bulldogs up 6-5 with 4:58 remaining. As we look at this instant replay, see French go Chenis to Fox, the shot. Good awareness by Chris French to get back there quick enough and find Peyton Gashi wide open on the doorstep.
Well, tick for tack, Adrian College will get the goal back, and now they lead 6-5.
That's Gashi's second on the day. And that's Chris French's first point of the day. So Peyton Gashi, I believe, is five goals away from breaking his 100th career goal.
100.
Lacrosse. Yep.
Wow. Triple digits. That's a big achievement that you shouldn't take lightly.
I think he can do it. Got plenty of games left. Adrian looking to tally up two more. Mike Jonas behind Peyton Gashi. Jake Coakley with a step down shot misses wide left. Jake Coakley, another freshman. The Bulldogs team is young. They got 19 freshmen. I believe 20 returners. Jake Coakley's out of Colorado. There's Chris French up top. Trying to get his hands free. Does. Peyton Gashi with the lefty. No one's pulling up to him. He passes inside or across to Travis Fox. Hits the pipe. Gaglione's there for the save. Now we're going to get, I believe, might have been goalie interference. And Chatham will push offensive side. 3:45 remaining in the first half. And we've still got a tight ball game. 44, Isaac Joshi. Over to number 26, Ethan Rinker. And here's Bless with 2 on the day. Over to Rinker again. Pulling back. Setting up for his dodge. Goes to his left. Takes the shot. Saved once more by Spangler. Spangler's been playing pretty well in this first half so far. Keeping the Bulldogs up. And now they're going to push transition. Jonas decides not to. Smart plays by the freshman. Now we're going to get a timeout by Coach Brett Wetzel. Bulldogs up 6-5, 3:02 remaining in the first half. Trey, we got ourselves quite the game. We'll take a quick timeout here on Adrian College TV. Stick with us.
Adrian Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
Welcome back to Docking Stadium here on the campus of Adrian College. It's the Adrian College Bulldogs versus the visiting Chatham Cougars. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Bulldogs maintain a 1-score lead. Trey and I, we just looked up the weather report. As we've been mentioning earlier how cold it is. It's 20 degrees, but it says it feels like 4.
Yeah. Are you sure it says 4 and not like -4? Because it is freezing, and we have the window closed. We have the heaters on, and yet I'm still feeling it.
And we get a shot by Chris French. Assist, I believe, from Trenton Garcia. A nice little low-to-low shot. And the Bulldogs go up by 2. That's a huge, huge goal for the Bulldogs. So they're hoping to maintain this lead into halftime.
Now, Patrick, Adrian College called the timeout and scored a goal. And early on in the game, Chatham also called the timeout and was able to score a goal. So great strategy by both respective coaches for utilizing the timeout correctly to just game plan and strategize, and it results in a goal. So that's grade A coaching right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think the timeout really sets up their teams for, like you said, execution and the plays they want to run. They can get it all settled down, get their players in the right spots. Chris French gets taken to the ground. He's getting swarmed by 3 defenders right now. Somehow, the ball was still in a stick, but now it's out. Chatham has the ball. That's Kyle Rowland. Passes it on over to number 7, Zen Smith. Excuse me, that was number 3, Jackson Atkins. Ball will go out of bounds by A.J. Hayes. Chatham will recover. Madden Lee over to Cook. Cook now to Rowland. Rowland waiting for his teammates to get in the game. Subbing nice and slowly. Now they're going to get underway.
Just over 90 seconds remaining in the second period of play. What do you expect, Patrick?
For Chatham, they're going to want to be pushing this fast right now. They don't want to waste any time. They need to get back into this because going into this half down by 2, Adrian's going to be fired up. But Chatham, they're speeding up right now. 1:10 left. There's Rowland, a shot low. Saved by Spangler once more. Spangler's been huge in this first half. And he clears it out to Coakley. It was a beautiful placed ball. Coakley just couldn't see it, but he picked it up. So 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Adrian, now with the ball, would be huge if they can get up by 3 scores here. We're going to get a timeout by head coach Brett Wetzel once more. And like you said, we got a timeout by Adrian beforehand. They scored. We had a timeout by the Cougars, and they scored. So we'll see here if Adrian can execute once more. We'll take a short 30-second break. Stick with us.
Really excited to get going and to try and lead these guys and try and help them reach their full potential as basketball players, but more importantly as people, as student athletes, and as men when they get out of here. So very excited to get going.
So let's play Bulldog basketball.
The Adrian College men's basketball program has a new man in charge. Tim Kaiser was announced the new head coach by athletic director Mike Duffy last week, but has been leading the program for several weeks now. After being named acting coach late in the season, Kaiser won his first career game overseeing the team.
Anytime you can get any experience is really good. So next year, game 1, it won't be game 1 for me. It'll be game 7. And that's actually a big thing. And beyond the games, more so the practices, right? Being able to lead the practices. Because if we want to be good on the court, that's the most important thing about what we're going to do.
He played at Waynesburg University in Pennsylvania, where he was able to play in basically every role, including coming off the bench and starting as the team captain. Since his playing days, he has served as a graduate assistant at Heidelberg University in Ohio and assistant coach at Muhlenberg College in Pennsylvania. That's before he arrived as a Bulldog last.
Welcome back to Docking Stadium. Right before this, we had a timeout by the Bulldogs. There's 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Adrian up by 2. They're going to look to put it up by 3 going into this halftime. Payne Gashi up top. Travis Fox swim dodges. Swims another one. Shovel shot. Save by Gaglione. What a turn of events there. Payne Gashi still remains with it. 25 seconds. Brett Kuchenis wide open. Step down shot. Misses right side of the net. And excuse me on the goaltending. It looks like they switched out Gaglione. They put in Zen Smith, a freshman. He's been seeing a bunch of play time here this season. He's at a 35% save percentage with 13 goals allowed, 7 saves. And it looks like they're just going to switch goalies throughout this game depending on how they're playing. Here's Horoff with his speed. Takes the dodge, shot, and a goal. Brandon Horoff with his second of the game and the second of his career. The freshman out of Macomb, Michigan, puts the Bulldogs up 8-5 with 3 seconds remaining in the first half. How big is that, Trey?
Well, a timeout and another goal results of it. So That's just great strategy from the coaching staff from Adrian College, and that is huge because going into another break, Bulldogs have all the momentum right now, and they have all the energy just marching forward, but there's still plenty of game to be played, so while they can be happy, they certainly should not be satisfied because the job is not finished, far from over.
Indeed it is, and that's going to do it for the first half. So Brandon Horoff sets the Bulldogs up in a great position as they go in the locker room up 8-5. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. Once again, it's Patrick Smith and Trey Matthews on the call. We'll see you in a few minutes. Stick with us.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Really excited to get going and to try and lead these guys and try and help them reach their full potential as basketball players, but more importantly as people, as student athletes, and as men when they get out of here. So very excited to get going.
So let's play Bulldog basketball.
The Adrian College men's basketball program has a new man in charge. Tim Kaiser was announced the new head coach by athletic director Mike Duffy last week, but has been leading the program for several weeks now. After being named acting coach late in the season, Kaiser won his first career game overseeing the team.
Anytime you can get any experience is really good. So next year, game one, it won't be game one for me, it'll be game 7. And that's actually a big thing. And beyond the games, more so the practices, right? Being able to lead the practices. Because if we want to be good on the court, that's the most important thing about what we're going to do.
He played at Waynesburg University in Pennsylvania, where he was able to play in basically every role, including coming off the bench and starting as the team captain. Since his playing days, he has served as a graduate assistant at Heidelberg University in Ohio and assistant coach at Muhlenberg College in Pennsylvania. That's before he arrived as a Bulldog last fall.
All of my experience is in Division III. That's all I know, and that's what I love. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be involved in. And I think while, yeah, I'm young, I also think I'm confident.
Kaiser and his team have already began their work in recruiting and preparing for next season. He can't wait to take the court with his team in a few short months.
I think first and foremost is that we're a connected group at all times. I think that's so important, especially in Division III, especially in basketball. So number one, that we're really connected, that we love playing together. I think that is the most important thing, is that we really enjoy playing together and sharing in each other's success.
Reporting from the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center, I'm Matt Kibbe for Adrian College TV.
John Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
I think what I'm going to miss most about ACTV that's not the free software that I get as a student would definitely be the people and the culture that we have here. Just the connections that I've made, the students that we have, just the family that we have here. I'm definitely going to miss everyone a lot.
I'm going to miss everyone. I think everyone's just been so great. I love the atmosphere. It's definitely another family away from home. I think
Welcome back to Docking Stadium here on the campus of Adrian College. I'm Patrick Smith. Alongside me, Trey Matthews here in the booth on this, once again, chilly March Saturday. And we're just about to get underway, and we do for the second half. Max Leventis wins the faceoff right off the draw, takes a shot, a bouncer and a goal. Max Leventis hits the gritty after scoring. I believe that's his first on the year. Max Leventis puts the Bulldogs up 7 seconds into the second half, 9-5, and now everybody's in the gritty.
Now Leventis was able to get that right past Smith. What a play right there. And Adrian College just a few seconds into the start of the second half, and they're already able to add to their great total as they are now leading Chatham by a score of 9-5. So not much that Smith could do, just a beautiful shot, a beautifully located attempt by Leventines.
And Max, I know he's been waiting to do that for a while. You could just tell.
And we always practice in our rooms when we're going to do something amazing, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And so, like you said, 7 seconds into it, Adrian, that's got to give him quite the confidence boost. Here's Chris French, the shot, misses wide left.
Goes into the snowbank here at Docking Stadium.
Don't know if they'll find that.
Having played baseball in the snow before, it is so hard. I think the same could be said for like a lacrosse ball, because it's not like, white, but still it's like, you know, light enough to the point where if it got lost in the snow, it'd probably be hard to see. Like playing it in like hard snow weather, not a fun experience, but also playing in the chilling cold, not fun either. So yeah, this is going to be a long day for both respective teams, especially one team not really accustomed to weather like this.
Wow, Chris French wrapping around, maintains with his right hand, backhands it like a little shovel shot, and sticks it past Smith. That's Chris French, the senior, second on the day. The Bulldogs are on a roll in this second half.
Just look at Adrian College right here, executing to a T, and they were able to get the spin around, wrap around shot. That was just a great execution right there by Chris French. And Adrian College is able to go up 10-5, and they are putting their foot on the gas pedal to start the second half of play, because we haven't even played 2 minutes, and yet Adrian College is able to tally up 2 goals right here already.
What do you think they were talking about in that locker room to get them so juiced up right now?
Well, you said juiced up. Maybe they took Michael's secret stuff. That's a Space Jam reference. Space Jam reference for anyone who doesn't know. So maybe they. But in all seriousness, I think coaching, just great strategy, just great execution. But I think the name of the game was just come out with momentum and just try to make Chatham work for their offensive possessions. And right now, Chatham has possession of the ball. So let's see what Adrian College's defense could do. But still plenty of game to be played. This game is far from over.
So it's Michael Jonas there with a caused turnover. Trent Garcia trying to maintain it with it. Riley Edwards scoops it up. That's Jonas's 6th caused turnover of the year. He's an attackman, and he's second on the team in caused turnovers. You don't see too much attackman having caused turnovers like that compared to the defense. So Jonas making a difference all around the ball with scoring and defense. And Adrian settles down, and they're going to look to go up by 6. Sun's starting to shine through. It's not warming it up too much, but
nah, never does.
The wind is brutal. Owen Kelly pass across. Chris French gives a little hitch. Nothing there. Passes up top to Riley Edwards.
Hey, Patrick, I got to ask you this question. Are you prepared to lose an hour of sleep tonight?
That's tonight?
That is tonight, daylight savings time.
I am not ready to lose some sleep tonight.
Yep. So be prepared, I think, either at around 2 a.m. Be prepared for it to go from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., I believe. I believe that's how it works.
Yeah, if you didn't tell me that, I would have woke up and be like, huh?
Yep. So the days are going to start to get longer as we start to enter the beginning parts of spring.
You know, I don't mind that too much. I like in the summer when it's darker or it's lighter further on into the night instead of it just being dark at 5 o'clock. And there's a flag down. Looks like we're going to get a push in the back, or, excuse me, it's an offsides on Peyton Gashi. So he's just going to come across the midfield, add another defenseman, and we're going to see if they can just double up on defenders here and prevent them from scoring, and they'll go on they'll go a man down. Chatham behind X.
So 11:20 remaining in the third period of play.
That is 35. Adam Bless once again passes up top. Number 23, Guaglione takes a shot, lefty bounce, misses high. And now we're going to get the call. And it will be offsides on Peyton Gashi. So I believe Chatham will go man up for about 30 seconds.
So Adrian College will be down of a player for the next 30 seconds, out of commission, like you just said. What do you have to do if you're Chatham? Because now you want to try to break into the lead just a little bit and just regain that momentum, because Wind are kind of in the sails of Adrian College right now.
Well, with the man advantage that Chatham's got going on right now, and down the 5 score, they got to work this ball around as fast as they can, because moving that ball around as fast as you can will create the defense to rotate more, and the faster you do it, the slower the defense will get. But Cam Reed throwing all the pressure out, ball still on the ground. He scoops it up, throws it behind him. That's David Herrig. He can't maintain it. AJ Hayes misses it. Ball still on the ground. They'll go out of bounds. It'll be Chatham's ball. And they just wasted a lot of their man up, and now we're back at full strength. So Adrian doing a great job with more pressure again, as we've seen throughout the entire day. We get a shot, a save by Spangler again. That was Bless again once more with the shot. That's Spangler's 9th save on the day. He had 8 in the first half, coming up big, preventing this Chatham team from sticking with the Bulldogs. Now we got to clear. Travis Fox will take it up. So looking at the first half stats, Adrian outshot the Cougars 25-16, which is, it's always big in lacrosse, but you gotta hit the net. And we saw it in Westminster on Thursday. Adrian was not hitting the net as much as they wanted to. So Travis Fox tries to get it to Coakley, gets it deflected, and Coakley's there for the help. He gets past his defender. Up top, Travis Fox, low shot, misses just left. And they got 33 seconds on the shot clock, but there is a reset, because I believe it might have hit off Green there, or Smith on the shot. Here's Michael Jonas, gets his hands free with a defender in his hands, bounces it up top, and the Bulldogs go up 11-5. Michael Jonas once more, second on the day, and 12th on the season.
He's been a hot firecracker for this Adrian College team. He can get hot at any given moment, but once he goes off, it can be deadly and dangerous. So I think Adrian College was able to pull a rabbit out of their hat when they got Jonas onto this team.
Yeah, and if we look at the attackman side of the ball, Derek Hassel, freshman, is in for Peyton Gashi right now. Hassel has been a great addition for the Bulldogs. He's He's a backup attackman, but it doesn't seem that way with the stats he's been putting up. When he comes in the game, he has about 6 goals and 4 assists on the season. He's only played about 2 games. So Adrian's got some good depth on their team, so they're not too worried about trying to pull somebody if somebody else isn't doing what they want. So Chatham, now with the advantage, working the ball around. That's 44 Isaac Joshi. Splits to his left with Riley Edwards on him. Passes it on over Rio Bryan. Now it's Jacob Sin up top to Roland. Roland getting away from Cam Reed. Can't find anything. It's Sin again. Back behind, up top. Passes low. Up in the air. Edwards scoops it up on transition. Pushing across. Chris French can't handle onto it. It's a little bit of a high pass. He does scoop it up. Gets away from 2 defenders, and Michael Jonas is there for the help. So Adrian going to settle once more. Going to try to keep gaining this lead. Here comes Peyton Gashi. They're going to keep Hassel out there. Gashi right into the game and right behind the X. Takes a shot, goal. Peyton Gashi, he lost that defender, beat him to the left side, and tallied once more. Bulldogs go up by 7 with 7:49 left. As we look at this instant replay,
you just see Adrian College right here. They're just storming on in. They're playing aggressively. They're just looking for the slightest of daylight. And right now, everything is going in the way of Adrian College, as looks like there's a timeout on the field right now, Patrick.
Yeah, Kyle Rowland there on the defensive side. He thought Gashi was going to go to his right, and he faked him out, go to his left. So Adrian goes up 12-5. A hot start for the Bulldogs in the second half. Chatham calls a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. Stick with us.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome back to Docking Stadium after that short break. We're watching Adrian College men's lacrosse battle against the Cougars of Chatham University, and the Bulldogs. Trey, they've been on a hot second half start.
Well, that's putting it nicely. The Bulldogs, it's been all them in period number 3, as they've just been able to put their foot on the gas pedal, go 100 miles per hour, and not look back, as they're leading 12-5 right now. So you're just loving the overall game plan and strategy from the coaching staff and just the execution from the players. And if you're Chatham, now is the time to answer back. You need to do it ASA now.
Yeah, in those first 8 minutes or so, Chatham, I believe, only had 2 possessions on the offensive side. Adrian did a fantastic job on the face-off, and then also just maintaining and keeping control on their offensive side to prevent Chatham from getting down to their side and potentially keeping this closer of a game. But Adrian, it's all the Bulldogs, as you said. Here's Peyton Gashi up top. Michael Jonas can't find the shot he wants. Here's Derek Hassel, gives a little fake up to Brett Kochenis. And now it's Chris French. Kochenis not ready for it, but he handles it. Hassel swim dodges and rolls. He's not getting anything, as it's 26, Ethan Rinker all over him. Here goes Hassel from behind. Up top, a feed inside to Travis Fox. Fox can't get the shot off, and the Cougars will push transition all the way back down to the 10 to X. That's Mattingly. Up top, a shot and a goal. Number 26, Ethan Rinker, pass from X, creates a beautiful one-timer step down by Ethan Rinker. And that's exactly what the Cougars just needed right there to keep this a 6-goal game.
I said they needed to answer back quickly. I said ASA now. That's an acronym for as soon as now. So, and Chatham was able to do so. Still a ways to go, but this is the right first step if they want to potentially tie this game back up or make it competitive once again.
And now if we look on Adrian's side, what do you think they really need to do to prevent them from getting into this game?
Well, here's the thing for Adrian. You know, you let up one goal, but don't let it get to you. Just keep doing what you were doing to start the second half of play, which is just play your brand of lacrosse, and things will just be in your favor. So don't hold your heads down. Just answer on back. You know, don't get mad. Get even, as they told me growing up.
Yep, 100%. Getting even. You and these Bulldogs, they, like you said, they don't want to let that one goal just bring them down. They need to keep just pushing what they've been doing so far in the second half. And so the snow even coming heavier now with the wind, the Bulldogs on the offensive side.
I don't know if they could pick this up on air, but there's an annoying whistle, which means that there's a crack open in the window somewhere, and that means the wind is blowing hard.
We would open the garage door, but it's too cold.
Yeah, I don't want the equipment to get messed up.
Yeah. So a pass from Jonas tries to feed it to Gashi, and Gashi's hit as soon as the ball got to him. Couldn't pick it up, rolls out, and French was there for the recovery. Here's Derek Hassel. Our freshman takes a shot lefty. Beautiful placement. What a good save by Zen Smith. Scrum on the opposite corner of the field. Chatham will pick it up. Look to clear it. That's number 41, Teddy McLean. He gets it all the way to Curtin. Curtin pulls a little base dodge on Jack Messel. Messel fell back, and here's Roland. Roland has the shorty on him, but they switch off, so Cam Reed can play him. 28, Rio Bryan. And now it's Luke Withrell. Brings it behind X. Pushes it behind. Up top shot. Justin Cook. And a miss. Now we got Kyle Rowland. And O'Brien. Back to Cook. Here's Cook against Coakley. Takes it to his right. Passes it out of bounds as Coakley was all over him. And that's an unforced turnover for the Cougars. Turnovers in the first half. Chatham had 8. Adrian had 11. And Adrian really needs to prevent these turnovers as they've been doing all season so far. Now Riley Edwards and Owen Kelly out at the midfield position. Kelly works it to the side. Now we're going to work it from up top. Owen Kelly loves his lefty. Passes across to Peyton Gashi. Gashi splits to his left. Looks for a shot, loses the ball, picks it back up. Gets it behind to Chris French. French comes to his left, behind X. Gets hit as he was trying to throw it. Kelly there for the ground ball. Passes behind, tries to Michael Jonas. It was just a little bit of a low pass, and Jonas couldn't get there, so that's going to be another turnover by the Bulldogs, and Chatham will go the other way.
3:15 remaining in the third quarter of play. Adrian College leading 12-6, and if you're Adrian College, you got to be satisfied with the lead, but still, come the start of the fourth quarter, the final quarter of regulation, you probably want to just add a couple more goals for safekeeping. Nothing wrong with getting a few insurance goals.
Yeah, I mean, the first 5 minutes of this first half, they put up 4 goals, and ever since it's just been kind of died down. They don't really want that to happen. They want things to just keep picking up as they go. We got a shot and a miss wide left. That was once again Patrick Brenner. So now Adam Bless. Here's Ethan Rinker. Rinker nothing. Goes behind. Up top to Guaglione. Here's Rinker once more. They're just setting up their plays. Inside feed. A save by Spangler. That was Mattingly. A beautiful cut across. A shot. And a far miss. That was Patrick Brenner once more with the shot. Didn't have too much of an angle, and pretty decent defense there from A.J. Hayes. So now 50 seconds remain on the shot clock. 2 minutes remaining in the third period. Pass behind. And up to Brenner. Rinker. Adrian playing great defense so far. Staying contained. Not letting these the Cougars getting anywhere. So now it's Mattingly trying to find something from behind. They're going to work a little two-man from behind. Here goes Bless. Nothing. On the ground. Garcia picks it up. And the freshman's got some wheels. Garcia is going to push a little bit of transition. Cam Reed back to Garcia. Back to Reed. A shot and a save by Smith. A little back. Shot and a save. Good job by Smith. Staying high. We're going to get, I'm not sure what the call is. It might have been an offsides, but usually that's a flag. So Adrian will have the ball.
I want to go back to that save by Smith. Just stymied Adrian College point-blank range out of thin air. So got to appreciate the effort that he's putting up to close out quarter number 3. Got off to a rough start to begin this half, but it looks like he's starting to answer the door once again. And the wind and snow is picking up greatly here at Docking Stadium.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little whiteout. And I played with a lot of whiteouts, and it's hard to see that ball, but I don't think it's too much of a factor right now. So we just had a shot by Chris French, missed right. We're going to get a timeout by the official to reset the shot clock. With 41 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Adrian up 12-6. They had an outstanding quarter so far, and they're going to go into this fourth quarter feeling really good about themselves. So now we're underway. Jonas and Gashi behind, playing a little two-man, set the screen. Gashi up top, Horoff. Horoff comes to his right, speed, shot, and it hit off a defender. Here's Cokie at the rebound, a shot, and it gets blocked. And now Chatham's going to try to get on the ride. It's Rinker. He gets stripped by Coakley with the one-hand check. He gets shoved out of bounds. That's going to be a flag on Jake Coakley. And Chatham's going to go up on the man advantage for the 9 remaining seconds of this quarter.
9.2 remaining in the third quarter of regulation. Bulldogs on top by a score of 12-6. And like you said, Patrick, Bulldogs have to be very satisfied going into the final period of regulation. But like I said, this game is far from over. Anything can happen. We saw Adrian College score a handful of goals to begin period number 3. And nobody says that Chatham can't do the same thing. And once again, Chatham has been playing great competition in their respective conference. So their overall record doesn't reflect them as a team.
So Chatham's going to get the chance to go on man advantage, but they're just going to waste the clock here. So they had a push, or Jake Coakley had a push. And so going into the fourth quarter, Chatham will start with the ball on the man advantage. Adrian's up 12-6 on the Cougars going into the fourth quarter. Stick with us, folks. We got a good one on our hands.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
The Bulldogs will light the lamp on
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift.
So welcome back to Docking Stadium, the start of the fourth quarter. Adrian College Bulldogs up 12-6 on the visiting Chatham Cougars. So the Cougars will start with the ball because they are on the man advantage as 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Jake Coakley was called for a late push, which I believe will be 30 seconds. So Chatham will have an opportunity here to strike. And they do. A one-timer, that was Kyle Rowland to number 28, Rio Bryan. And now they're tying down on the score, Trey.
They are. Adrian College is still in the driver's seat. However, now is the time for Adrian College to get a couple of insurance goals, so that way, you could put this one to bed officially. We're just underway to begin quarter number 4, so still plenty of time for Chatham to make a comeback. So if you're Adrian College, do not go daydreaming.
Yeah, and as we saw in the start of the third quarter, we saw Adrian, they put up 2 goals in the matter of 2 minutes. So 5 goals right now deficit, that's nothing for Chatham. They have all the time in the world, 15 minutes. I mean,
right now they're being a pest right now towards Adrian College and making them feel very uncomfortable.
They are, yeah. I mean, Adrian's just got to stay composed here and do the things they were doing in the beginning of that second half, because whatever they were doing, it was working tremendously.
What you could do is try to slow down the pace a little bit, try to waste as much clock and give Chatham very little offensive opportunities as possible. However, you do run the risk of maybe turning it over and then Chatham getting out and running. But still, for right now, I think Adrian College, their best interest is just to take it one possession at a time and just see how much clock you could waste before you try to get a goal on the board.
And there was a 15-yard shot from Coakley that missed. Jonas tries to pass it to Kochenis, and number 17, Jacob Sin, was all over him to pick it off. And now Chatham's going to have another chance to make this even tighter than Adrian wants it to be. So now they're going to push their offensive zone. It's rolling. Rolls back. Cam Reed's been all over him today. Now we got it up top to Bless. Bless with 2 on the day. He's going to take on Garen Blanchard, sophomore out of Manitoba, and he does. He takes the shot bouncer, and that's 3 unanswered for the Cougars. They make it a 4-score game with 13:25 remaining, and this isn't what Adrian wants.
Nope, it is a tale of 2 different quarters. So you saw Adrian College to start out the second half of play. They were able to score a bunch of unanswered goals, and now Chatham is saying, okay, we could give up a bunch of unanswered goals, but don't let that fool you. We can get some ourselves. So right now they are tightening up the score, and Adrian College right now, they have to be sitting on pins and needles. And I say, and I predict, the next good offensive possession by Chatham, I would expect a timeout from Adrian College.
It's a nice hitch by Chris French and a save by Smith. He's coming up bigger and bigger every play, and he just kept the Cougars from going down by 5 again. And now they're going to have the ball once more. The ball's on the ground. It's Isaac Joshi. And there's a flag down. We're going to wait the call. It's going to be a slash. It'll be 1 minute slash on the freshman, number 2, Trenton Garcia. So Chatham, everything's going their way in this quarter. They got a chance for a minute to go up and make this a 3-possession game. Working it around. Justin Cook, Kyle Rowland. Here's O'Brien. Inside feed. O'Brien to Bless. That's Bless's 4th on the day. That is 4 unanswered for the Cougars. It's 12-9, 12:40 remaining, and they took advantage of that man up.
Well, what did I say, Patrick, halfway through quarter number 3, and what did I say at the beginning of the 4th quarter? Adrian College, while they could be comfortable with the lead, they cannot go daydreaming, and this is exactly what they're doing right now. You just said 4 unanswered goals for Chatham right now, so Adrian College right now has to try to get those couple insurance goals to take the wind out of Chatham's sails.
And I think it might be a little too early for a timeout call here, don't you think? Or do you think Wetzel should do that? And
I mean, here's the thing. 4 unanswered goals. Your team is kind of in a mess right now. Things are just spiraling out of control momentarily. I don't think it's out of the ordinary to call a timeout this early, but it is a risk. I'll admit it. It is a risk to call a timeout, but at the same time, it's just like, would you rather call a timeout now and just slow down the momentum from Chatham, or run the risk of them scoring more unanswered goals on you, and then you're kind of in a comeback from behind situation?
So Adrian, Cam Reed, he maintained the ball and helped the Bulldogs settle things down here. Like you said, they're gonna try to keep their lead here and don't want to go down in the slump. Brett Kochenis rolls out of pressure. Jake Coakley moving the ball fast. Here's the pass redodge by Fox and another save by Smith. We got a call on the field. There is a flag down. Not too sure what it is. Looks like it might be against Chatham. Bringing it a push on number 6, Kyle Rowland. So the Bulldogs will go up on the man advantage and have the chance to break this slump that they're on.
Well, here's their golden opportunity, so try to capitalize on it.
Yep, work that ball around as quickly as you can. Get that defense moving. Set up your play. And that's what they're going to do right here. Finds the backdoor shot. And it sneaks right past Smith. Don't know how he got it right under his leg, but that's Michael Jonas. The feed from Chris French. Those two have been doing it all day. That's Jonas's third on the day. He's got a hattie. And Chris French, that tallies up 4 points with him on the day. So that's exactly what Adrian needed. And like you said, they executed right there. They go up 13-9, 11:22 remaining in this game.
Exactly what Adrian needed. That's what the doctor ordered. Try to get a couple insurance goals, and you're able to end this scoring streak at the hands of Chatham. And now Adrian hopefully trying to regain their momentum going forward.
So Max Leventis had a little bit of trouble there picking up the ball. Chris French came for the help. Now Adrian's going to try to once more just waste some clock here, because I feel like that's what they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I said this at the beginning of quarter number 4. There's still plenty of time left, and you do run the risk of maybe Chatham going out and running. But, slowing down your offensive game plan isn't the worst idea in the world.
So is Peyton Gashi. He misses, but he walked in the crease. They're not going to call a crease violation, though. They are going to call a goalie interference. So Chatham will have the free possession to clear the ball. And now they'll push to midfield. Try to clear it through, and they do. Now they have the chance to respond. They kind of need to here. But with me playing the game, I've seen goals scored in the matter of seconds. As I called the Siena Heights game versus Adrian, the first goal of the season, Siena scored in the matter of 5 seconds of a face-off and then scored in the next 10 seconds. So they put up 2 goals in the matter of 15 seconds. So like we've been saying all this quarter, this time, there's so much time left that literally anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and anything is possible. So we'll see what happens. We're just over 5 minutes of play in the final period of regulation. So just hopefully Adrian College can just take their time right here to come out with the win. And for Chatham, you know they're going to do whatever it takes to just try to tie this game back up and make it competitive once again. Well, it is competitive right now, I would say.
Yeah, it is. And Chatham, they don't really want to go back home with another loss, going down 1-4 in the season. But Adrian, their next game is against Kenyon, and Kenyon is an outstanding D3 lacrosse program who's been known for championships. So Adrian visits them. A nice feed inside to Michael Jonas. There's a flag down, and we're going to get a call, a slash on the Cougar. So Adrian once more will go up on the man advantage. That was number 19, Dylan Wanchenko with the penalty. And now they'll have another opportunity to go up once more. Adrian going into Kenyon next week, Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, all the way down in near Columbus. They're looking to go into that 4-1, while Chatham, currently 1-3 on the season, not looking to go 1-4. They will play home against Hood College next Wednesday at 4:30 down in Pittsburgh, PA. And we get a shot and a goal. Chris French, the little dagger on the man up as we watch this instant replay.
Ooh, you think that's a dagger already?
I mean, the way that they've been playing, I mean, so far, I mean, they put up 2 unanswered so far. I think they're going to walk away with this one.
Oh, still plenty of time left. We'll see what happens, but usually I would say a dagger is within the maybe final 2-minute frame, but we'll see what happens. I know it's lacrosse. I know it's a high-scoring game, but oof, we'll see. Hopefully you don't jinx yourself, Patrick.
I hope I didn't. So we got a face-off violation on Chatham, and the Bulldogs will go on the possession. So that was French's third goal of the game. That's 3 hat tricks for the Bulldogs tonight. Chris French, Michael Jonas, and Peyton Gashi, all 3 attackmen with 3 goals. And they're helping Adrian right now with this lead going on. Behind at X, Peyton Gashi. Up top to the junior out of Forest Hills, Michigan, Brett Kochenis. Now Jake Coakley gets tripped up. Still maintains with the ball. Passes low. Jonas there to maintain with it. Now it's Gashi on the side. Up top to French. French sweeps across the middle to his right. Tries to force it inside to Jonas. Can't find anything. Gashi picks it up. Misses left. Chatham will be the first there. And they'll get the ball. So an opportunity to clear here. They only got 20 seconds to get across that midfield line. And now here's Guagloni getting it across midfield and into their offensive zone. Now it's Brenner back to Guagloni, and now it's Bless. Bless has been the man today for the Cougars. He's going to try something. Can't get anything. He passes behind an X. Here we go by Brenner. A shot and a miss. As he gets railed to the ground while he's shooting it. Snow Bless directing his teammates behind. He's going to try to set a screen here. They're going to just get rolling to work it from behind. Cam Reed all over him. Gives him one little push. The ball's free. Roland's still there for the help. Here goes Bless with a shorty on him. Tries to force it down low. It was a bad pass. And now Spangler will pick it up. And they'll get a chance to clear it as well. A.J. Hayes forces it. A risky pass to Cam Reed. And Fox is there to hold on to it. He'll get across all the way down to the attackman side of the ball. Michael Jonas getting all sorts of pressure. Back to French, to Garcia.
See the Bulldogs just passing it around, taking their time, just trying to waste as much clock as they possibly can.
6 minutes remaining in the fourth. Bulldogs still up 14-9. Here's Peyton Gashi. Little high shot. That doesn't go. Trent Garcia with the rebound. Scoops it up and finishes it. Huge goal by the Bulldogs. They go up 15-9. 5:56 remaining. That's Garcia's first on the day. Peyton Gashi there with a nice little shot, but even a better rebound for Garcia. That's huge for them.
It is huge for Adrian College because, like you said, they got the quote-unquote dagger goal just a few minutes ago. And right now they're going up by a lot of goals. They're up by 6. they're up by 6 right now, and there's almost 5 minutes remaining in the game. So Adrian College right now, barring anything catastrophic, I think I'll stand by what you said. I think Adrian College is about to cruise their way to a win, but still, I'm not going to say this one's put to bed quite yet.
So with the biggest lead of the night of 6, Adrian wins the faceoff from Max Leventis to Star Fogo, and now they're just going to waste this 80 seconds here as there's 45 seconds remaining on the shot clock and 5:15 remaining in the game. Here's Garcia with a shot, misses wide left, and the attackmen are there for the coverage. 40 seconds remaining on the shotty. Michael Jonas trying to find an open man. He's getting swarmed. Rolls out of pressure. Finds Chris French up top to Owen Kelly. Owen Kelly passes across Michael Jonas behind to Payne Gashi. Payne Gashi wide open. Takes the shot. Gives a little fake and puts it top right high. Bulldogs cruising their way right now. They're up by 7 with 4:53 remaining. Nice little feed from Michael Jonas to Peyton Gashi. That's Gashi's 4th on the day.
4:53 remaining in the game, and the Bulldogs, like Easy, are just cruising down the street, and it looks like they're looking for that victory in sight.
This is exactly what they needed after that loss on Thursday night, as they only lost 9-10 against the visiting Westminster Titans, and they've responded greatly here today. The Cougars could have gotten caught being offsides there, but the ref did not see it. So they will stay with the ball, looking to try to climb their way back as fast as they can with short amount of time left. Here's number 28, Ray O'Brien, taking on Garen Blanchard from behind, goes to his left, pulls it back, and goes again. Misses to the right side. Patrick Brenner's there for the backup. Brenner all the way up top to Mattingly. Over to Rinker. Rinker on over to O'Brien. And O'Brien will go once more. Rolls out of pressure. Decides not to go and pulls it back to X. Up top to Mattingly. Over to Roland. Now it's Rinker once more. Rinker sweep it across with his left, pulls it back to his right. Now it's Roland. Tries to pull a little toe drag. Ben Magnus is all over it, and A.J. Hayes will scoop it up, and they're looking for a clear. Spangler gets pressured. Good one-handed catch by Riley Edwards. And now he's on his way. Passes nicely up to Garen Blanchard. Now the Bulldogs can settle down, but Derek Castle's having a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball. We have a flag down. As there was a timeout being called, the ref on the other side of the field called, I believe, a slash on the Cougars. So I'm not sure if it's going to stand with the timeout that just happened, but if it does, the Bulldogs will go on a man advantage. So the Bulldogs up 16-9, slowly walking their way to a victory with 3:13 left. We'll be back.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit Adrian.
Welcome back to Docking Stadium. 3:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. Adrian maintains this 16-9 lead. Once again, I'm Patrick Smith. Alongside me, Trey Matthews. And at the end of that timeout, or right before the timeout,
the Cougars were called for a slash. Number 19, Dylan Wanchenko, was all over Derek Hassel and nicked him on the helmet. So the Bulldogs will go on a man advantage for about 1 minute. So now they're going to try to work the ball around as fast as they can. Try to create this defense from a lot of chaos. Mike Jonas carrying up top, passes a sketchy pass to Jake Coakley. Back to Jonas. Jonas scanning his option. Jake Coakley step down shot and a save by Smith right to his stick. That was an easy one for Zen Smith as he clears it beautifully all the way over to Teddy McLean. McLean pushing the opposite side of the field. And we're going to get another timeout from the Cougars. So we'll take another short break here. 2:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Adrian up 16-9. Stick with us.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Once again, welcome back to Docking Stadium. 2:40 remaining in quarter number 4. The Cougars are looking to respond here, slowly trying to climb their way back. Adrian might have the distance enough to come out with a victory here, Trey.
Yeah, I think they can, barring anything catastrophic happening. I think Adrian College is going to come away with the win. I think that timeout by Chatham was just pretty much to save face and just say, hey, let's just try to get another goal and just try to, have some momentum going into our next practice or game. So for right now, I think Adrian College pretty much has this one in the bag. 2:30 remaining in the game, and I think Adrian College is in the driver's seat right now.
So Adrian's still in the man up. That's why they're throwing a lot of pressure right now. Chatham's just going to try to get even, and then they're going to try to strike once more. So here they go. Up top, we're at full strength. A shot, and that sails high. That was Patrick Brenner. It might have gotten tipped. There's a reason for it going so high. Here's Ray O'Brien. The shorty on him. Kieran Blanchard's not letting him do anything. Now here's Brenner once more. Brenner on over to Guaglione. And now it's rolling. There's a flag down, a shot missed by Roland. And might be unnecessary roughness on Cam Reed, number 19. Number 28 for the Cougars, Ray O'Brien, was setting the screen, and Cam Reed plowed his way through him. Not sure why that would be an unnecessary roughness, but looks like they're going to call it anyways. So 1:40 remaining in the fourth. Chatham up on the man advantage once again. And I think it's a little, there's not enough time for a comeback.
No,
at this
not
point.
at all, not at all. I've seen miracles happen, but I just don't think it's going to happen this time around. We're talking about like a goal every 2 seconds if Chatham wants to tie this game, if my math is correct, which usually it isn't. Just an estimate.
So Chatham moving the ball around very nicely. Back up top. The ball's loose on the ground. Brenner's there to scoop it back up. He forces all the way across. David Herrick's there to pick it off. Play great defense. Throws it behind him. Saves it inbounds. Griffin Roizen just gets railed. The ball sneaks all the way over to, I believe, number 28, Ray O'Brien, with no goalie in net. And the Cougars put up another one with 1:02, and we have an injured player on the field.
Yeah, it looks like it's I can't get a good angle of it.
It's number 18, Griffin Royson. He got railed by, not sure by who on the Cougars, but it's kind of a hospital pass, and he's not looking too good. We'll take a short break here. Hopefully he'll be all right. And 1:02 left in the game. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Docking Stadium. That was number 18, Griffin Royson. He is doing okay. And now we're back underway with a minute left in the game. Adrian will have the ball at possession. And they're going to just look to run the clock out. Pangashi scoops it up, throws it back inbounds before exiting the out of bounds. And now Chatham will go on the possession. He gets knocked to the ground by Jake Coakley. Not sure what's going on. There's a flag down. Could be on either both teams because there's a bunch of scrums going on right now, Trey.
Must we call a penalty when there's literally less than 30 seconds remaining in the game? Can't you just let the boys play?
Not too sure what that call is. Sam Spangler, the goalie, is coming out because he got the penalty. Maybe it was for some talking. Wasn't paying attention at the goalie side of the ball, but
again, unless it's like absolutely dire 100%, this is just my personal opinion. I feel as though you shouldn't really call a penalty when there's less than 30 seconds remaining and there's really no factor into the game because it's just like doesn't matter who goes up on the man-up advantage. You know, Adrian College is going to win this one.
So Tyler Swanson, the freshman out of Naperville, Illinois, will come into net for the last 20 seconds of this game. So Chatham going to look to get maybe one more goal on the board. Make this a 5-score game. Passes inside. It gets tipped and goes out of bounds with 3.8 remaining. And Adrian's going to come out victorious here on Saturday, March 12th. And they do it. Adrian College Bulldogs against the Chatham Cougars take this one 16-10. Trey, what do you think of the game?
Well, Adrian College and Chatham, they were competing with each other pretty quite frequently at the beginning of the game, but Adrian College, they made the second half their half as they were able to score a bunch of unanswered goals to begin the second half of play. But then Chatham started to just creep on back a little bit, started to give them a little bit of a scare and a little bit of a run for their money. But Adrian College, towards the end of quarter number 4, were able to just get those insurance goals and basically put this game to rest. It was definitely a competitive game. The score doesn't really do it justice, but overall I think it was a good competitive game between Adrian and Chatham, and I'm very satisfied with the overall style of play that we saw. Both teams just played their hearts out. They played one heck of a lacrosse matchup, so I think both teams should be very proud. I know Chatham is probably not big on moral victories, but at the same time, you still competed hard, and Adrian College just had a good day.
So even with the cold conditions, Adrian, after their one-score loss last Thursday, they come out victorious and respond well. So they'll go on to be 4-1 on the season. They'll visit Kenyon next Wednesday at Kenyon at 4 p.m. while Chatham will go back home to Pittsburgh 1-4. They'll host Hood University and they'll do battle on Wednesday at 4:30. So I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe to Adrian College TV on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter to never miss any Adrian College Bulldog athletics and education purposes. So, from Docking Stadium, for Patrick Smith, Trey Matthews, Top Can, Kirsten James, production, Andrew Black, we appreciate everyone tuning in. Until next time, signing off. Everyone, please have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.